generation of video games. The graphics are amazing, the gameplay outrageous. But you know what? Here's my top 5 reasons why you should get into retro video games. So the number 5 reason that you should get into retro gaming, the graphics. Check out those graphics. Oh my gosh, they are amazing. Look at all those bits and you can see the pixels. It's so good the way that... Okay, so maybe not the graphics unless you're into like that look. I like that look, but... Okay, let's finish this up with the top 4 reasons that you should be a retro gamer. Woo! Reason number 4 to get into retro gaming. These things last forever. Disc-based systems, think they're gonna be around forever? I don't think so. 30 years down the road, you think your PS3 is still gonna work? I doubt it. These things are built to last. Cartridges, hardcore mechanical consoles, beautiful. The number 3 reason that you should get into retro gaming, the challenge. Retro games are just harder. I'm sorry if you don't agree with me, they're harder. Maybe it's because they didn't give you the information you need. Maybe because they don't give you tutorials and hold your hand through the first couple of levels like modern day games do. I don't know what it is, but old school gaming is a pain in your tuchus. Because they are not forgiving, they are not nice, and they will chew you up and spit you out without even a last word. It's tough stuff, and it's challenging. But you know what? If you can beat these old school games, you're a real gamer. You have taken on the challenge, and you have succeeded. What is going on? I suck at this! Get out of here. Second reason that you should get into retro gaming. Look at this library of games. Look at this library of games. That's a huge library of games. You got so many video games that are already out in the retro era. You can get thousands and thousands of games for your systems. And there's tons of different consoles that you can try out. And you can get them all now. You don't have to wait for anything to be released, like the PS4. What are there, like 4 games for that thing? Get it out of here. Retro gaming's got the games. Right here. And the number 1 reason that you should get into retro gaming, it's cheaper. Nowadays, video games are $60 a piece, consoles are $400, $500. That's insane. In these hard financial times, you need some relief. And old school gaming can give you that much needed relief. Now, of course, you have to do some searching to find old school games, but even if you're paying a premium for them on the internet with shipping, you're probably not going to spend more than $10 for an old school game cart. Doing some simple math, that's 6 games for the price of 1 compared to a modern day system. And there are tons of classic video games that you can play and add to your collection. They're not that expensive, and they're darn fun. Darn fun. Now, of course, that price tag does not apply to every old school video game out there. There's the rare ones and the overpriced ones. We're not talking about that. These games, for the most part, aren't going to break the bank, and you can find them pretty easily on the internet. Oh yeah, and another perk, the controllers have wires, okay? You don't have to fool with batteries, buying batteries and recharging batteries. Come on, saving money. So there you have it, some of the reasons I think you should get into retro gaming. Sure, modern games are fine too, but you know what? Don't forget about the historicity of video gaming. You like that word? It was pretty good. That's a $10 word, and for $10 you can get some really cool retro games. There I go, connecting it, making it all come together. That's good. Retro gaming. Retro. You know, is retro even the proper word? Doesn't retro mean something modern that reflects the old school era? You should call it old school gaming, right? Because it's old, it's vintage. Oh my goodness. Well, there goes my list. You have to be the best traffic cop in the world. A super cop, actually. If only Jackie Chan were here.